Well, I went and picked up my first load of rice hulls today. It was it's not really that far over there, but these windy mountain roads, it takes a while. But I made it back. I'm gonna start pulling all the straps and the tarp off this thing and unload it before dark. Well, I didn't lose too much. Stuff is so light and fluffy that I really had to keep that tarp tied down tight. It was trying to blow out. At one point it just looked like a bunch of dust by coming behind the trailer. Even though there's a lot of volume here, this is about 15 cubic yards. It doesn't weigh very much. This is probably, I don't know, 3,000 pounds at the most. And there's just nothing to it. What do you want? What do you want? I don't have time for the whole belly rub. I don't have time. I'm busy. Fun part is going to be getting this little tailgate out of here. All this pushing against it. There's a good chance I'm about to get covered up. Let's see what happens. I finally got it all unloaded now. It's just about to get dark on me, so I'm gonna have to continue this little project tomorrow. But it's all out, and I guess I'm gonna take the truck down the road, see if I can blow a little bit of whatever's in the back of it out, and I guess in the morning I'll spread this stuff out and turn it in with the tiller. Some of you that have been following my channel for a while know that I have struggled with this garden area. This was, those that don't know, this was all woods, and you know, cleared it for a nice little garden spot. And the soil is heavy clay. It's just, there's so much clay in it, it's just extremely compacted. When it rains, it gets really soft, and as soon as it dries out, it cracks, and it's like a cement slab. So one solution to fixing that is you have to add something to the soil that's going to help get in between the small clay particles. And one great thing to use is the rice hulls. The rice hulls will separate the clay particles and let the water drain through and help build organic material in the soil. It doesn't tie up the nitrogen like wood chips or sawdust or other things. It composts, or it breaks down really slow. So it doesn't use up all the nitrogen that you have available in the soil anyway. But it does stay there in place for a long time. It eventually breaks down and just enriches your soil. So it's very cheap, especially in my area. Where I'm at, that whole trailer load that I got was $75. I mean, it's extremely cheap. That was almost 16 cubic yards for $75. So I put this out here. I spread it out nice and even, fairly even. And I'm gonna take the tractor with the tiller and till it back in. And that way, over the winter, it can be sitting here helping my drainage problems. I'm gonna plant a cover crop over here, just let the deer have it, but I'll plant something out here just to keep it from washing and just being a nasty mud hole. But if you have a heavy clay soil, compacted soil like that, you need to put something in it that's gonna help the soil, but not something that's gonna tie up your nitrogen. And rice hulls are really the easiest thing for me in this area. And you could probably buy it mail order pretty cheap too. Now I've got all the rice hulls incorporated, blended in really good with the soil. It's a little heavier in some places than the other, but it's pretty heavy all over. It almost looks like it's just laying on top, but it's not. Come down here, I can dig way down in there, and it's all blended in. So that will help. That's going to help my moisture problem, or my clay problem, the compaction. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I may need to come back and hit it again next year. I'll find out. But this is about all I have time for right now. I've got a lot of other irons in the fire. I need to get the roof on the house. But nevertheless, this is what I've got. So it's all ready down here where it was really, really wet, it's already drying this up. It's not, I mean, it's mushy like it was. So we'll see. I'll get a cover crop planted and we'll kind of keep an eye on it this winter, see what it does. And hopefully I'm going to be ready to go in the spring.